Pauline Emmet, Dr. Pauline Emmet, from Bristol in the UK. Well, we've been studying a group of children and mothers in the UK, over 10,000 mothers and children in fact, and we've looked at the diet of the mothers and the diet of the children. We've looked at it from the point of view of omega-3 fatty acids and the different foods that they eat. And what we've shown is that fish eating is very, very important. So if mothers eat fish during pregnancy, this improves the cognitive function of their children and their behaviour later on. And also if the children eat fish themselves. Now fish does contain omega-3 fatty acids, so it is possible that it's the omega-3 fatty acids that are doing this. But it could be some of the other things that are in fish, like iodine, for instance, vitamin D, perhaps. So it's not necessarily the omega-3 fatty acids that are having this good effect that fish has.
I now present to you.
Yes, we've also looked at other nutrients, particularly iodine. We did that by looking at the mother's urine samples that they gave us during pregnancy, and we did find a relationship with the iodine levels. Iodine is also in fish, but in Britain it's in milk. In Spain it would be in salt, because iodized salt is used in Spain. It's not used in Britain. So Britain is actually mild to moderately iodine deficient. So, you know, this gives us a problem in Britain that we might be lacking in iodine. I think it's very important that people eat fish regularly. At least once a week seems to work, but more often would be good. And particularly oily fish like sardines, salmon, that sort of thing. That's particularly good. If they're not going to eat fish, then the sorts of things to have are things like rapeseed oil is particularly good. Olive oil is okay. Seeds, nuts, walnuts, that sort of thing to help get the fatty acids. And a range of foods. It's always important to try to eat a range of foods, particularly fruit and vegetables, which have lots of things in them that other foods don't have. So, for instance, folate, which another part of Nutrimenthe is also shown as important, is in fruits and vegetables. So a range of foods is always a very good idea, particularly avoiding processed foods, too much processed foods, because what happens with those is the nutrients are diluted by sugar and that sort of thing. So if you can, particularly with children, not to use those as the main foods that they're eating, just use those occasionally, not as treats but as just occasionally. That is a better way of eating. Yes, if people don't all like fish, it has, it is quite an acquired taste. So it's important then to eat the right sorts of oils, like rapeseed oil and olive oil, and other foods like nuts and seeds. They will also provide the right sorts of things. And then as far as the iodine is concerned, a mixed, full range of diet is very, very important. And in Spain you have the iodized salt, so you can use that as a way of getting salt into your diet. I think because of that, it is also in bread, because there's salt in bread.